Hello everyone, and this live is called Supercharge Your Weight Loss Surgery Success. So what I wanted to talk about today is the concept of finding your weight loss zone, what that's all about. I have a free 3-day mini course that you can download and go through. So it's going to be, even if you don't download the mini course, this live and this information is going to be very useful and I hope educational. With all of my lives, please, comments are welcome and questions are welcome. And even if they are questions that are a little bit off track, okay? So I call it Supercharge Your Weight Loss Surgery Success. And I want to talk about, I'm going to step through what I mean by that. And what this is, it's about finding that place where your body is happy to keep losing adipose fat tissue. And so this can be further on down the track after your weight loss surgery, but this can also be very relevant when you're in your weight loss phase after your weight loss surgery. And it's about finding the weight loss zone is where you have adequate protein, but a deficit of calories. So let me talk all about that, okay? So welcome everyone that's jumping on and waving, and thank you so much for jumping on. Please let me know if you've got any questions, if anything's not clear, any comments are welcome. So in our body, we actually don't store protein. We store fat in our body, adipose tissue, and we store carbohydrates in our body as glycogen in our liver and our muscles. So we need to eat protein every day. And when you eat protein every day, it helps for your body to register and feel satisfied and comfortable. And what I mean by that is that you're getting regular food in and your body can relax if there's a deficit of calories and feel comfortable to lose that adipose tissue. So in my 3-day mini course, there is, and I have very much everything laid out, and I am a visual person, as well as I like listening to things, but it's laid out really clearly. I've got a nice line, and in that line, there will be a zone where you are in your weight loss zone. Now, what can pull you out of your weight loss zone? On one side, it can be too few calories and too little protein. And this can surprise people a bit because after years of dieting, you can have very deeply ingrained the less you eat, the better. The less I eat, the more I'm going to lose. And I don't know if this is anything, if anyone agrees with that, or that's something that's still kind of the way you think about weight loss. And actually, if you have too little, your body says, and my joke is crikey, but that's, you might not be Australian, you might not say crikey. You might say, oh, we're having a low intake. We're in famine. We need to be really careful and a metabolic rate drops and we hold on to everything. We're not comfortable losing our adipose tissue because that's our survival, okay? So too little calories, too little protein, your weight loss will slow down. Now, in that zone as well, you can experience some weight loss, but it's coming from muscle loss. Because if you're not having enough protein, your body is going to be going into your muscle stores and using some of your muscle stores, and using that as release for survival. So then we've got our weight loss zone, and then on the other side of the weight loss zone, we've got a line, we've got the middle weight loss zone, too little calories. On the other side, we've got, which is more common where people go into, which is too many calories, too much intake. And that will slow down weight loss as well because you aren't in a deficit of calories, a deficit of energy. And that is super important. So what can lead people into a low intake? The tool of surgery is working really well. You've got nausea, foods aren't settling well, a whole range of things. You feel, oh, I'm not hungry, so I shouldn't eat until I'm hungry. And a whole cluster of things can pull people into that under eating, too little energy. What's more common is on the other side, and there's a cluster of habits that are associated with having too much energy. And these will slow down your weight loss in your weight loss period, okay? They also are the same habits that if you have them further on down the track after your weight loss surgery, they will lead to weight regain. So snacking, grazing, drinking more of your calories, night eating. Those habits are eating really quickly, which leads to overeating. You're not listening to your body cues. And they are very common, even in that weight loss phase, for people to have those habits come back or never quite really left them. And that can slow down weight loss. And that's why I call this topic Supercharge Your Weight Loss Surgery Success, because in my mini course, I go through over 3 days, little step by step, for you to do a little self-audit, for you to look at where you are, do a little self-audit of the habits that you feel could be slowing down in your weight loss surgery journey. And it can be a little bit uncomfortable because no one really wants to say, I'm doing this, and really sit with that. And we don't want you to sit with that. We want you to first get aware. You can't change things until you're aware of them. So the mini course is about increasing awareness. It's about being a little bit more, not analytical, but a little bit more focused in how you're looking at your journey. If my weight loss is, you can ask yourself, is my weight loss stopped? Slower than I would like? And any of those things you're concerned about, you can do the little mini course and you get that awareness about, okay, these habits have come back, and I wasn't doing them, say, 3 months ago, 6 months ago. They could be part of what's contributing to my slower weight loss. Do we expect your weight loss to slow down after your weight loss surgery, particularly, say, after a 6-month period? Yes, we do. But there's kind of slow, and then there's really slow, and then there's also stopping. So you get awareness in this 3-day mini course about the habits. Have I started grazing? Have I started snacking a bit more? Have I started eating a bit more after the evening? So I'm just going to stop for a minute and I'm going to say hello to all the lovely people that are on. I love to hear, does this make sense? Have you got any questions about this topic? If you follow me, I talk a lot about eating habits, eating behaviours, as much as they're important as much as what you eat. So it's food choices, but it's also being aware, are any of my eating habits contributing to my slower weight loss, to my weight loss stopping? And that is step 1. So love to hear from anyone before I start wrapping up. What I'm going to do is, if you send me the word Supercharge in the comments or the DM, you will get a link to grab your mini course. So if you say super, S-U-P-E-R, charge, C-H-A-R-G-E, as a one word, you will get delivered into your inbox the link to join and do the 3-day mini course. So I hope this has been of value. This is a bit about really how I look when I'm working with clients, how I look at slower weight loss. Well, what are the habits that are contributing to possibly slower weight loss? And it's a step-by-step process, but we do it, and we do also some observation when we start working together, quite deep observation, because it's then a lot more of a powerful journey of coaching when we know exactly personally for you as that client what we need to work on. And my job as a dietitian coach is to step you through the process of turning things around and going back and finding your weight loss zone, or that sweet spot. I call it sweet spot. So thank you so much, everyone, for jumping on. No, lovely waves, no comments, no questions today. So that's not a problem. If there's none, I will say thank you so much. And yes, just as a reminder, if you would like my free 3-day mini course, just comment or DM the word Supercharge. Thanks so much. Bye for now.